Most guys waste their 20s. They scroll TikTok all day long, they play video games, hang out with losers, and they are lost in life doing nothing, wasting their time away. And no wonder they end up heartbroken from the girl they were chasing so hard, weak, broke, resentful, and of basically hating life. But I'm 19 right now and I refuse to live like that. I want to build myself so my 20s and my 30s are powerful and not wasted, and I leave an impact in this world. And that's why I started this YouTube channel. I obviously did not have to start this YouTube channel for any financial reasons, and nor did I start this YouTube channel to get super famous or anything like that, or nor did I start this YouTube channel to make money out of it. I just started this YouTube channel, taking time out of my day, recording video, making my team edit it, posting it, because I want to leave an impact in the world. I want to see myself after 10 years when I've achieved a lot more than this and be glad that I was the guy who was trying very hard since day one. So I'm basically recording my journey. And in this video, I'm going to share the 5 things I'm doing to build my life as I'm a 19-year-old so that I can have a powerful 20s and powerful 30s. So buckle up, let's get started. The reality check. I've already seen how dangerous comfort is. I've been the guy who was sleeping all day long, scrolling, wasting time, wasting my future basically. And in my previous video, I talked about the biggest lesson I learned from my mistake that I made in business. So you can watch that out and learn what I learned. But I got the reality check kind of early. I kind of knew early how it will feel if I don't work hard, how it will feel if I just waste my time, waste my life. And after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, when I look back at my life and think, I could have done this, I could have become this, I could have created this piece of content, I could have impacted this many lives, but what I did, I scrolled all day long on my phone, sleeping around all day long, eating junk food, getting fat. So I got this sense of reality check, and I got this, I would like to say, awareness of not wasting my life and not wasting any time of my day. So that kind of drives me forward when I don't feel disciplined sometimes, when I don't feel motivated. Obviously, who feels motivated to get up every single day and work hard, right? So when I don't feel like working, when I don't feel like trying, I remind myself, I show the version of myself that's fat, that's broke, that's resentful, that did not achieve anything in life. And I kind of, imagine how it will feel if I don't do the work right now, if I don't put myself through the uncomfortable situation, uncomfortable scenarios to achieve big things, how much regretful it will feel, right? So that is something that pushes me forward. And still to this day, every single day I remind myself, every single day I visualize on my day, I visualize on my life what I achieved, what could have I done better, what could I have done more. So that kind of pushes me forward. And so I have set goals in my life, not only in my finances, but in my fitness, in my relationship with women, in my family goals. I have a bunch of goals that I've set because of the reality check that I got in an early age. Fitness. I'm cutting weight, building muscle, and training boxing seriously. So I've been always interested in fighting, probably because I watched a lot of action movies. Who knows, right? So I was like, action and fighting, it always intrigued me, it always interested me. And I think every single man out there loves fighting. So I always wanted to be a boxer, I always wanted to be a fighter, but unfortunately I was too lazy to start, too lazy to learn. But now I'm taking training seriously, and probably I'll have a professional fight someday after a few years, after I've built my business enough that even if I got a brain injury, I can treat myself. So yeah, I'm working on my fitness. I'm building my boxing skills. Especially, I chose boxing over all the sports I could have chose. I go to the gym 6 days a week, and 7 days a week I train. Even when I don't go to the gym, I train in my house. I do some push-ups, jump ropes, shadow boxing. All I want to do is not miss a single day of training, because it's more mental than physical. When you skip a day of training, you get lazy, right? You get lazy in your fitness, so that converts in all areas of your life as well, all your goals as well. If you're lazy going to the gym, if you're lazy not training, if you're lazy eating junk food, then you are more likely to get lazy in your work as well, in your business side as well, in creating content or whatever you do, right? So I focus on not missing a day, not only for my body, but for my mind, my soul, and spirit. I'm sounding too spiritual. And because, I like to prove myself as a man, I like to prove myself that I am the man who does what he's supposed to do and does what he says he's going to do. And I kind of like to think that if I become strong, I like to think of myself as the rock of my family, as the man of my family. So I have to be responsible for my family. So I like to get physically stronger so I can protect my loved ones. I like to be mentally stronger so I can guide and lead my loved ones. So that's why I never skip a day training. And that's how I'm working on my fitness. Money. There are a lot of people who say money is evil, money is not good, love of money is all root of all evil. All of that is absolute nonsense. Imagine this. You say money is evil, you say making money is evil, but all you do all day long for the rest of your life is working a job for the same money. That's extremely crazy. That's one of the biggest scope that all these poor people of society have created to enslave people to cope their minds with comfort and not being able to achieve the things they want to achieve. Money is absolutely important. I have this thought process, like let me share this with you. So you see, we all say what is the number one thing in the world, and all like 99% of us say it's family, 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 right? So if you say your family is number one, but if someone in your family is sick, if someone in your family is in need of some support, maybe someone's in hospital and you have to pay the bills, and if you don't have money, how can you say you love your family when you cannot actually practically support your family, right? So I think money is absolutely one of the most primary things that's required in your life as a man. But if you're a female, I cannot comment on that because I'm not a female. But as a man, money is one of the biggest resources that you should be looking after, because money is absolute freedom. Money gives you power, money gives you the ability to protect and provide your family. And I've set some goals. I want to reach six figures in my business in profit before I reach 21. So I'm working very hard towards it every single day, getting up, working hard to achieve that goal. And let's see what happens. I'm optimistic about it, and I believe in God and myself. And yes, so I'm working on that. I'm learning skills every day. I'm creating content. You can look at this video that you're watching right now. I honestly did not really feel like recording this video. I have to go out in a few hours. I have to meet some people. I have to do a lot of stuff, but I'm taking time out of my day to record this video because I want to leave an impact, like, as I said in the start of the video. So basically, I'm working on my money in this way with this type of mindset. Woman. You see, it's very controversial because there are some guys who say, oh, you can never be loyal to a woman. And there are some guys who say, oh, being loyal to the right one is the best thing you can do. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of in the neutral position of it because I've experienced a lot of things. I've been cheated on. I'm going to make a video about that someday. I've been cheated on. I've been betrayed. I've been in love with multiple women. I've had multiple women in my life and I'm still in love. It's a huge pool and huge, area that you need a lot of experience and wisdom in. And like someone might get married at 15 and they might have an amazing marriage, amazing family after getting married at 15, and someone might get married at 40 and have a terrible family because they married the wrong partner. So it's absolutely individual, it's absolutely different from person to person. But I personally, I want to experience this field before I give a judgment in it, before I say this is the right thing, this is the wrong thing. And so I want to experience women. I want to experience different types of women, different types of individuals. If I want to be with multiple women, I want to have rotations so I can find out which one is the best for me and stick to that probably. Let's see. So I'm trying my best to understand relationships, and I think and I like to assume that I've learned a lot for 19 about relationships, about women, about the dynamics, about frame, etc. etc. I know a lot about it, and I'd probably love to share that with you guys. And let's see if you guys want to see videos about those kind of things, so you can comment on it so I can think about making those videos in the future. But one thing is very true: if you make a woman your source of mission, your source of your life, your source of everything, your source of self-improvement, then you are doomed. My friend, you are doomed. You are living in La La Land. You are living in the Disneyland. You need to wake up and you need to work on yourself. Keep yourself first. Keep your mission and your purpose first. And then maybe you can focus on women. The woman should be the least valuable priority of your life. Least. It should be on the lowest list of your life. Right? Like for me, the number one that comes is my family, then it comes my business and my goals and my mission and myself and my friends, and then my woman. Because if you are not well, then the relationship won't be well and the woman won't stick with you, or you won't even find a woman probably. So yeah, I basically don't want to be weak and desperate for women, not at all. So that's why I'm building my experience in terms of women, and I'm building my lessons, and I'm building my wisdom in terms of women. Although I have already collected a lot of that stuff. Faith. You see, you can have everything in the world, but if you lose your soul, then what will you gain? Right? So for me, faith is very important. My relationship with God comes before everything else in the world. And also, honesty with you guys, if I have to talk honesty with you guys, I don't really agree with like 99% of the preachers out there who are basically preaching, who are basically creating Christian nice guys, who are basically, programming people to be weak, to not try their best to stand on their ambitions, to not make money, because they preach like making money is evil, you should not be making money, blah, blah, blah. And no wonder they are poor. So you should be focused on your relationship with God, and you should link your relationship with God with your mission. And obviously, God gives you the breath that you're breathing right now. God gives you the mission that you're in right now. God gives you the life that you have. God gives you the family that you have. God gives you the energy to wake up, the awareness and the consciousness to think what you're gonna do and what you're doing. But you have to keep God first. But I personally don't think keeping God first is praying 12 hours a day, reading your holy scriptures, whichever religion you're in. I'm personally a Christian. So you should take faith in an actionable terms. And I'm a Christian, so I always quote the Bible because I believe in Christianity. And in the Bible, it's written that, faith without actions is dead. So you should take faith with actions. If you don't take any actions with your faith, then you are basically a hypocrite. You are basically coping your mind, and you're basically wasting your life. So I'm building my relationship with God every single day. My primary focus is if I have made God proud out of my day, and if I'm gonna be the man God wants me to be the son that a good heavenly father will want. So this is how I'm building myself at 19. Discipline, fitness, woman, faith, because I don't want to enter my 20s as a boy, as nobody who does not know anything, who does not have any purpose, doesn't have any progress. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person who never tried. Even if I fail, let's say, God forbids, and I fail and I don't achieve the things I want to achieve, and let's say my life, I wasted trying it. I'm going to be proud of it, because I'm going to be saying that I'm going to be thinking of myself as the man who tried his best, as a man who did what he's supposed to do, regardless of how he feels, every single day. And you know what the amazing thing about this universe, this world, whatever you want to call it, is that if you genuinely try, you can never fail. I was extremely broke, extremely poor, came from a very poor family, fat, weak, mentally weak, depressed, anxious, you name it. I've been all of that. And I built myself into the man who built a multiple 5-figure content agency out of a third world country like Nepal. I retired my parents. I am taking care of all of my family finances, and I am the man of my house. And where 2 years ago I was messing around with my life, doing nothing, hopeless and purposeless. So that's how things can change if you give your 100% and if you try every single day, regardless of how you feel. Because people say that they are trying, people say that they are giving their 100%, but the only thing they do is try maybe like 1 hour a day and then scroll all day long. Maybe they try 3 days out of the week, and 4 days out of the week they are chilling, going in with friends, blah blah blah, wasting their time, right? So you don't want to be like that. And if you try 100% every single time, if you try 100% all of the time, if you show up every single day, give your best, it is impossible to fail. I truly believe that, and my life has been the testimonial of that. And I believe that there are tons and tons of billionaires who are testimonials of that. So yeah, my friends, thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys, and I'm on this journey of building my life and building my business. Probably would love to be a millionaire someday, and I'm looking forward for it. I'm working for it. But I hope this video inspires you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. God bless you.